Breaking news from Jammu and Kashmir, our continuing focus on that encounter there in Jammu and Kashmir. We can report now that 2 army officers and 1 Jawan have been killed in action at that encounter at the Kalakot forest of the Rajouri district of Jammu and Kashmir. Joining me now is my colleague Nasir Masoodi. Nasir, fill us in on the latest that you're hearing.
Sorry. Well, this encounter has started this morning and 3 soldiers have lost their lives in the action and 1 or 2 soldiers have been injured. This has been a fierce encounter through the day where army has suffered heavy casualties in this encounter because the terrain and the dense forest where they are battling these heavily armed and well-trained militants is not clearly an easy task. But it is an area which has become a huge challenge for the security force, which once was the same Pir Panjal region in the mountains where they're free from militancy. But for the last few years, this has become the real militancy theater in Jammu and Kashmir. According to sources, this morning, Army, Police and the Special Forces of the Army, they launched a joint operation following a specific information about presence of a group of militants in Kalakot forests. As they launched the operation, they came under heavy firing and the ensuing encounter, 3 army soldiers, including an officer, at least 1 or 2 officers, have been killed in the encounter. So it is a huge casualty for the army at a time when the security force have been saying that militancy is on its last leg in Jammu and Kashmir, and most of the militants and their leadership has been completely eliminated, particularly in the Kashmir Valley. But what appears that the theater of militancy appeared to be shifting from the plains of the valley to the mountains of the Pir Panjal, where security force, particularly the army, has suffered more casualty than the number of militant security force have killed in the last 1 or 2 years in this particular area. Having said that this is an operation which is a part of a series of operations launched by the security forces in these mountains of the Pir Panjal region, which is Rajouri and Poonch districts of Jammu and Kashmir, to flush out militants in this area. This area was free from militancy for all since 2003, but we have seen after the Galwan incident in Ladakh, eastern Ladakh, with the PLA, when 20 army soldiers were killed there, the army had to shift many of its troops to that area, and they were moved out from the Pir Panjal area. That's when the militants have actually made their base in this area. That's why we see the frequent encounters in this area.